Hi, this is day 10 and the topic is Seeds of Life, and we're carrying on with the 30-day challenge, and hope you're enjoying it so far. So today, I am just carrying on with the journal that I had sort of set up, and I actually had used some pieces of artwork from the past in my journal. So the bits were already there. And say if, sometimes I do find it very hard to know where to start. This just gives me a bit of a starter, and it's almost like you've got your personalized sort of scrapbook journal, if you like. It's personalized because it's got your own work in it. So I've got a little bit of the Seed of Life imagery here, which I actually don't know if I could possibly remember how I actually did this now. They say there's such a thing as muscle memory, but it was quite tricky if I remember rightly. I don't know if I totally mastered the art, but it was quite an esoteric thing. Patterns are wonderful, aren't they? And I think that's where some of those beautiful adult the doodling books can be so wonderful. I have to admit, I do use those sometimes in my artwork, just little bits, just to give all that detail, that delicious detail in there. But this is like just having my own bit there. Anyway, I hope this is finding you well and on your way. One page has the Seed of Life, and the other has actually little seeds of moringa. I had a time there where I was absolutely fascinated. I had to watch everything on YouTube that there was about water harvesting, all the different ways around the world that people were managing to, gain access to more water. And one of the times, and I used to do a little bit of drawing as I was watching the YouTube things, and there was the moringa plant, and apparently the seeds can be helpful if the water is not that clean, but don't, do your own checking around that. But nature's amazing, isn't it? I also was going down the path where I was absolutely fascinated with beavers. I still am actually, but in New Zealand, of course, we don't have beavers at all. There's only our New Zealand native birds. But yeah, I've just been fascinated with how they're nature's architects. I find that really, really fascinating. And maybe Seed of Life is water, isn't it? I mean, without water, I'm not quite sure where we'd be. So, and a little bit of a nod to that, I'm going to put some blue around this. And some drops, I think, here as well. So time's marching on. I hope that you've been enjoying the festive season, and this is a time to really, really celebrate. You may as well, and make it work for you, and make contact with people that you haven't contacted for a little while. I always find that's quite a lovely thing to do. I've just had a work colleague send me a very, very funny gif. She's really into little dogs, and it was a Christmas tree covered with little puppies up and down the Christmas tree. It was a very big Christmas tree too, by the way. But it is a time just to sort of reach out and sort of, let people know that you're still thinking of them, even though, perhaps we don't all have that same connection with people these days. So, yeah, just invite you to do that, because that's perhaps where these little seeds of life happen there. It is with people, isn't it? I know I quite enjoy my own company, but at the same time, I really do like to just know how, friends and family are doing, and then you sort of carry on with your own thing, really, with your own curriculum. So do reach out, say hello to somebody who you haven't said hello to for a while. It's always a good thing. You never know. It's that seed of life. Is just there. So, I don't know, but I quite like geometric patterns. I've always liked them. So perhaps you've got a geometric pattern that you really, really like, or there's a plant or a creature that you really like. This could be a page that you might want to put something of that on and just reflect. And same again, you might not be into doing little imagery. I do things very, very simply and then go back in with detail later. But it can be writing as well. I love that the cosmic smash movement, and how it doesn't really matter. It can be collage as well. Yeah, so if that's your, have a go at that too. Have a look and see what's on offer. Especially if you've got a bit of time up your sleeve with the holidays. It's a good way to get yourself all ready for the coming new year. So I'm just going to show you what we've done so far, and of course I'm just going to let it dry now, and then we'll see where it goes from there. And carry on playing a bit of music.